2, 3. Valendo! Opa! Os recursos são diferentes. Hello, galera! Heavy Culture no ar. Terça-feira, dia 29 de dezembro. O ano se indo. E a gente, na nossa última live do ano, com a mega presença do Evildead, Rob and Albert. Bem-vindos. Welcome to Heavy Culture, Rob and Albert.
Thank you. Thank you very much for the invitation.
Temos também a presença, além do Ivan, bem-vindo, Ivan, Miguel.
Hello.
Ilustre Temos Eric. A presença ilustre do nosso querido amigo e espectador Eric. Fala o teu nome, por favor, que eu não sei pronunciar.
Fala palavrão.
No, I'll tell you. It's like you read. Well, perhaps the Müller is like but it's Eric Müller Turm.
Deutsch.
Deutsch. Yeah, the Turm means tower, and with the H, it's old, old Gothic German. But
Eric
means tower, and
Eric,
it's Turm. Yeah.
Eric, sprichst du Deutsch?
Ich verstehe die meisten.
Oh,
Nur ein bisschen. Das ist schön.
Poliglotas hoje, vamos
Das ist schön.
Nee. Das ist meisten ist nur die meisten.
Okay, but now we have to go in English because we can only understand each other this way. So we are welcoming and feel honored to have Albert Gonzales and Rob Alaniz here with us on this last 2020 interview. Welcome, you guys.
Thank you.
And,
Our pleasure.
Now I vow before you, and one of my favorite thrash bands from the late 80s, and my God, as you can see over there, I have
all the records, yes.
3 records, and I'm a huge fan.
And the last one as well. You got the last one as well.
Of course, I did the pre-order, so it's here. Safe.
A lot of people didn't get
O Jorge vão só assistir hoje.
So quickly.
Yeah, sure. Cheers to Albert and Rob, of course. And as we can say from this last record, Evildead still rules. And congratulations for this United States of Anarchy. And let's start by asking, how are you guys doing? And the rest of the band, I was Juan, and also I forgot the name of your new bass player, Carlos.
And Phil.
Everybody's safe.
Everybody's safe. Healthy. We're all just trying to ride out this lockdown and this beer bug, so to speak, that's going around.
Earbug.
Beer bug, right?
Earbug, totally.
Okay, so that's great that everyone's okay and everyone is still safe, because this thing will be, I believe that it will be demised within the next 2 years. I hope we will be, we will be safe and free again. We hope so. On behalf of the Portuguese fans, I say thank you so much for being here. I'm sure that the Brazilian guys will say the same, because it's in fact a dream becoming true, something that we never imagined, to be speaking with these guys from Evildead. And
geez, come on. You're embarrassing us.
No way. You deserve it.
Thank you. Greatly appreciate it. If anything, we should be thanking you, because, I'm sorry, go on, Eric.
And quite recently. and quite recently, no?
Yes.
So we would like to start maybe from the name of your third record, that we believe that it has been written in the past couple of years, or maybe some more years, but it reflects at least the last 4 years. And we would like to ask you, is this in any way a political stand?
Absolutely.
I know we were speaking off, but we had this prepared.
It's
so maybe
personally, it's commentary of
what's going on now.
Yes, that's it's. There is no stance. You will let the fans listen to read the lyrics and make up their own minds. Like we said off camera, I love my brothers. We all have different opinions, but this is my family. Evildead is my family, no matter what, and we stand together. And yeah, let the fans read the lyrics and yes. But I will state right now, there is one side and one side. So you're not going to offend any. I mean,
you're not offending anybody. Trust me.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. But that's great. You can live with each other, although you are from these different sides.
Yes.
Yeah.
The we write, and that we love what we do. We love what we write. And at the end of the day, if we write a killer song, it is what it is, so to speak.
Okay, cool with us. So you'll have 4 new years ahead of you with someone different. Let's see if it works or not. But at least you'll be maybe looking differently at the future, because it will be a different future. At least you'll be free,
of course.
Meaning that the pandemic will be over, and that's it. So let's go forward. And let me tell you that Evildead, in our opinion, has always had a strong message about environmental issues. So many years later, since your first record, the debut, Annihilation of Civilization, do you believe that you started a movement towards the matters of the environmental stuff in the thrash community in any way?
I don't think we started it. I don't think we started it because I believe that, I don't know, I would think Nuclear Assault was probably first, with their stance and stuff like that. But we kind of agreed with them, and we kind of spoke our own way.
Yeah, I would put it as it was a commentary of the time, as far as during the Annihilation of Civilization recording. We were, these were things that were being spoken about, worried about, so to speak. So we wrote about them, and it's to say that that we started. No, just it's a commentary.
It was a constant theme during the 80s.
Of course, yes. There, every decade, yes, there's always something that worries us as humans, and at the time it was, it happened to be all that stuff. So we were. Again, we're good. I feel the way Evildead is, it's a commentary on at the time. Yeah, at the time that we wrote a song, that we happened to write the song, you're going to hear about at that moment what we saw, what was being talked about, and we're just going to give you our commentary on it, our take, so to speak.
You just got to remember recently Fukushima.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's a great topic. I'm surprised we didn't write anything about it.
Yeah.
Next album.
Yeah. I mean, technically, there's so much to write about. You can pick a topic from anywhere on on this globe, and you can write something about it. So yeah.
But anyway, I read something online that some guys were thinking that this album title was a little bit pointing at this George Floyd scene, the police charge, the stuff like that.
Yeah, the Black Lives Matter.
I'm telling you some opinions. Yeah, Black Lives Matter. Some opinions that we read, and I take this chance also to invite our viewers to ask questions on the YouTube chat.
Please
and do because our questions they are bullshit. But anyway,
yeah. You
let us
make
know.
A good point. You make a good point. If you know, this is the first that I'm hearing about. You know, people are making reference to the. Yeah. The only thing I can say about that is, if that's how they took it, then so be it. I mean, let them. But it's not what we wrote. I mean,
we're not preaching it.
Yeah, we're not going to preach anything about it because
we're just talking about it.
Because this can go very, very bad. Because I can tell, I can say, well, you know what? Are there not African Americans that are in the police force? Do their lives matter? Are you gonna embrace them, Mr. Black Lives Matter? How about you know, anybody else that carries a gun that tries to, you know, yeah, this can go bad.
Okay.
But yeah, that's interesting. Yeah. All right. Cool. All right.
So no, Miguel, let me just say, regarding these environmental issues, no one is talking about the destruction, the depletion of the Australian
the fires.
No, and then the coral reef.
Oh, exactly. Yes, that's deteriorating. That's deteriorating also.
The coral reef. That's where life and everything happens, man. And no one.
Another topic. Yes.
Of course. The Amazon is the lung of the planet and stuff, but.
What
about the coral reef in Australia?
You can look. There's so many topics that you can write about and you know, comment on, and it's endless. I mean, it doesn't always have to be about my lady did me wrong, my truck's broken, or I want a beer. You know what I mean? You can take it so much farther.
So you guys are known for having a true message, and that's the point I wanted to highlight here. But as Eric said, the Amazonia is in fact one of the lungs of the world.
Yeah.
But as he said, the ocean is
the coral reef,
maybe the biggest lung we have, because the plankton, you know, the photosynthesis happens in the ocean and releases a lot of oxygen, and that's the problem. That's the problem. So I'm looking at also at Brazil, looking at George, that will introduce for sure our new invited person here. I don't know who he is. It's a surprise. So, Jorge, liga o microfone e vamos a isso. Microfone, Jorge.
É um colaborador. Is a collaborator.
Pede para ele se apresentar aí, Miguel.
Aí?
Eu que quero saber quem é o convidado.
Não sei.
Henrique Chaves.
É da banda?
Henrique Chaves.
Yes.
Hey there.
What's up, Enrique?
What's going on, guys? Watching here from LA.
Yes.
Oh, wonderful.
Right next door.
Cool. Another guy
Yeah.
that doesn't understand
Right
Portuguese.
next door.
Yeah.
Cool.
Been friends with these guys for a long, long time.
Oh, you're friends now with the band.
I was there at the first show at Fender's Ballroom.
Yep.
The first show.
Yeah, I was there at the first show.
The first show ever. Back in the what year was that?
87.
Right?
You guys did that?
April
Oh, I wanna
April
say-
11th, 87.
87, right? Yeah.
87.
Yes.
Yeah, I was a young
You
kid
are
back
old
then.
school, man.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
A great show. We played Dark Angel, Possessed, Cryptic Slaughter, and us.
Oh, yeah.
Dream
Great show.
set.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
My first show. was here.
87.
I'm glad to see you guys still around. I mean, you took a little hiatus, but
Yeah.
looking forward. I heard the new album. Waiting for it on you know what I mean, in the mail now. And looking forward to hearing the whole thing.
That's awesome, man. Thank you.
Hey, the album is perfect. It's over there. It's perfect. Another great record, man. These guys rule. So let's go forward, and let's look at this new record. And some decades ago, labels asked bands to record extra tracks, extra tracks for bonus CDs. And it's funny, they do it for vinyl now. And first, are you guys vinyl fans? And secondly, why did you choose, to record Planet Claire from B-52?
Well, yeah, we love vinyl. We love vinyl.
Yes.
And then go ahead, Bob.
Planet. Actually, we were going to record that for Annihilation way back then.
Whoa.
But we never got a chance to. So it's kind of nice because we think it would have turned out probably not as good as this one. So
Yeah, we would at rehearsal we would always goof around with it and play the riff and stuff and
So we've had that in mind for 30 years. So
and it works. It works great.
I think so.
Thank you. Totally appreciate that. I mean, it's an acquired taste. I mean, hopefully people enjoy it. It is what it is. B-52s.
There's another band that covered it.
Which we didn't even know.
I didn't even know about that. I put it in YouTube and it popped up. It was another band. I forget who it was. It's like a thrash band that did it. And and it's interesting. I mean, they're
different.
It's a lot different. I mean, we're kind of more close to the original song. We have the congas and everything. Yeah. So
I believe that this is the song for slam dancing. This is the the melody and it's like it's perfect.
Are you saying that you think we should actually learn it? Because I forgot all the parts. You're trying to play it live. Are you putting more on my plate, bro?
Perhaps.
Yeah,
Perhaps.
Miguel, if you were there at the recording, you would have been laughing because they were telling us you got to do this like 12 times. You got to do this thing. I didn't know it. They told me it at the recording session. So
this brings me to the next question because you were saying that this should have been 29 years ago or 30 years ago, and
it would have been.
Look at the next question. So 29 years without recording a new album in a studio, at least with Evildead, and the question is it like riding a bicycle, or how was the recording process with this social distancing and new technology? How was it?
Actually, we were lucky because we were done right before all this stuff happened. Just by months, like it was done.
Yeah,
about a month, right?
About a month, and then we had everything was locked down, so we got very, very lucky that we were able to go into the studio as a band and do our part.
And plus, the recording was just me and him because he did all the guitars. I did the drums and Paul was the bass, obviously. Juan played like leads here and there, but for the most part, all the rhythms were Albert. So,
it was
So you guys already done. So you guys had the stuff already done before all of this crazy stuff, pandemic happened.
Correct. Let's make this perfectly clear. A lot of the songs that are on this album would have been on the follow-up to Annihilation.
It sounds like that.
Yeah, and that's exactly what a lot of the reviewers say. For better or for worse, that's what they say. There's some that still don't understand. They don't dig it. So be it. I mean, we don't wake up every morning saying we're going to write songs for critics. We write songs as we spoke earlier off camera. If a song makes us do this, if we feel it, we're going to dig it. So again, let's go back. I'm sorry. Go on.
But that's what just Miguel said. So is it kind of a continuation, like
Yes, again, yeah. Let us be perfectly honest.
And after that, Pro Annihilation, and you guys had it all already kind of done, and it's
some of these songs. If I wasn't asked to leave in a polite way, these songs would have been right after Annihilation.
Right after.
Because let me make something clear. Me and Rob were not on The Hood. Is that the name of the album? Underworld.
We're not on the Underworld. Nothing to do with that.
They do have one song that me and Rob wrote that's on there. Yeah, kind of like.
No. We would like to know more because that's important.
Yeah. We want to be perfectly honest. You know, we're not going to sugarcoat. We're not going to hide.
And that's great because we need to know.
And Miguel got it.
You need to know how things happened, and you know, because I have the feeling that some people are saying that it's not the same, and I told them from the beginning. From the first time I listened to the record, and I said I really enjoyed the album because it's like, you know, it's a younger brother from Annihilation, and I felt that. And
see that's what a lot of the reviewers are saying, that it's sandwiched right between Annihilation and the Underworld, which is it's because it would have been the next album. Some of the songs would have been on that album. Follow-up.
We actually used to play Greenhouse, which is on the new record. Back then, we used to play it live.
We used to play it live. So, part of the set during the Annihilation year.
Yeah.
Whoa! I imagine that the fans were always asking you to, you know, go inside the studio and record this because it's great. And by the way, when you play live today, do you see more old school guys or more young people attending to the shows?
Let me tell you,
so many kids.
These kids are
like headbanging
than my kids.
My kids, they're younger than our kids. Think about it.
And it's so humbling for us to see them get into our music.
Amazing.
It's incredible, and it's. I don't have words for it. You know, it's just amazing.
It's humbling. It's like
it's amazing to see these young kids out there enjoying the Annihilation of Civilization songs. They know the lyrics.
Everything.
They know the lyrics. They know the choruses. Heck, we could just throw a mic out there
and they'll sing everything.
And they'll sing the lines.
Amazing.
It's crazy.
That's totally a cool statement. What you just said, Gonzales.
Oh well, okay. Yeah. I mean, it's 100%. It's from my heart. I feel like I'm honored that something that we created almost 30 years ago. They weren't even born. These kids weren't even born. And to see them, you know, mouthing the lyrics. It's you know, let alone wanting to take a picture with you, you know, autograph. It's like. Man, you can't
beat it. It's amazing.
They want to sell the autograph.
Any musician who has an attitude about anybody stopping them, please, you know, go work at McDonald's.
Totally.
Give up your ice cream and go work at McDonald's. You're given a gift. You know, you have the talent to write these songs that these kids enjoy, and adults. You know, and then let's go back. Yeah, we'll see people our age out there enjoying it. You know, they may not be in the pit.
Not in the pit anymore.
But they enjoy the song.
Let me tell you, I went to the pit with the new Possessed album, of course the old songs. Of course, I had to go to the pit. I was unable to stop myself. It was crazy.
How did you feel the next day?
I'm 46, and if I see you live playing these albums, I will go to the pit as well.
Oh. I was there.
Then I will buy you a drink after. You can count on that.
I flew across that stage.
I'm 46 as well.
Oh, geez.
I flew across that stage, and when I was a kid, I don't think I could do it anymore. But you know,
I was telling you before.
I heard these days, but I was there back in '87. I was jumping off stage, having a lot of fun with these guys, and to see these guys. Play again, and with the new kids, like you guys were saying, like they're younger than my. I don't have no kids, but if I had kids, they're even younger than that.
Yeah.
And they're so like Evildead, and that's a lot of respect for these guys.
Raising out madly.
I'm glad to see these guys still around.
They have a connection, and I see that Rob and also Albert have a connection with the fans. I can feel that from the point of view of someone that is interviewing. I can see the connection, and I'm sure that when you have the chance to play live, it will be crazy because you are starving. I know you are famine.
Yes, we're just
so are we.
Waiting.
Yeah,
Jorge, let's go.
Vamos quebrar aí a língua. Vamos trazer uma perguntinha interessante aí, né? O Ridden, aquela banda do Lee Altos, do Exodus, publicou esses dias agradecendo a quantidade de visualizações no Spotify. E hoje isso se tornou uma espécie de termômetro, né? Antigamente era venda de CDs, né? LPs, e hoje o streaming aí é uma realidade, né? O último play do Evildead aqui, né? O United States of Anarchy foi lançado no dia 30 de outubro, se não me engano. Pergunta para eles como é que eles estão monitorando. Oi?
My birthday!
Olha aí, ó, no aniversário do Eric, hein? Baita presente, hein? E pergunta para eles se eles estão monitorando essa... Como é que tá sendo essa recepção aí pelos streamings, né?
Okay. So Jorge was saying that in fact he's right. Nowadays, we were talking about kids going to shows and enjoying and knowing the lyrics, but we also know that most of these young kids they listen to music through the the online connections, YouTube, Spotify, and Teaser and some others. So he was saying that you guys follow in any way, how many people listen to your music through Spotify, for instance. Do you guys follow this, and what's your opinion about this?
Yeah, actually, Juan handles the Spotify account, so he'll show us once in a while. I guess when the first single dropped, I think it did really well. It was like 70,000 streams like that week. So it's consistent, actually. The record's doing really well. Like, it's been streamed like a lot. So I mean, we don't really get any monetary things because it's like pennies, but people do listen that way. So we're okay with it.
And for me personally, please, let it go out there. Just let it be and let people listen to it. Let them take whatever, man.
Didn't matter at this point.
Because where I'm at my age, this is where me and Rob, this is where we write. This is what we write. This is what we're about. If you like the songs, this is it. This is.
But this is the current trend of today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else can we do? Like, we as consumers or listeners, or you as players, what can we do? Like,
we can buy their stuff and and at least go to the live concerts. There is where you get.
There you go. There you go.
Exactly.
If somebody buys the album and tells everybody, hey, check this out, and they hand it to them and they like it, okay, they didn't buy the album, big deal. But they'll be like, oh, they're coming into town. Let's go check them out. There you go. Then we can,
There is a kind of a return to the material, the materiality of the stuff. So that's what is important, or that's what it means now.
Yeah.
At least I can say that there are people that do hundreds of miles to see you play. Imagine that you would come to Portugal for one date. People would do, hundreds of miles to see you play because.
I don't know if I can buy all them drinks. I don't think I have enough in my bank account to buy them all drinks. I would love to buy them all drinks.
Yes.
You just have to play what you know, and people will be glad for that. Before the next question, I would like to go to Ivan and ask him to do a question, more technical question, because he's also a guitar player and a vocalist.
Right on.
And he will share the name of the bands with you guys, and then he will ask something in Portuguese that I will try to translate as best as possible.
Right.
Microfone, liga o microfone.
Sorry. Eu queria perguntar que eles mantêm algumas tradições, que eles lançaram os álbuns pelo Meloed Réplica, fazendo as capas. Os 3 álbuns são pela Steam Hammer. Eles acham que essa tradição de manter o estilo thrash metal intacto é isso que traz essa longevidade aos fãs antigos e aos novos?
Ok. Mas, no entanto, eles também acabaram de dizer que este novo álbum que estava já escrito, uma boa parte dele estava escrito já há muito tempo. Mas eu posso...
Sim,
posso
mas a sonoridade, a masterização tornou ele bem atual.
Muito atual. So Ivan was asking, and a good question. I believe that he says that you always had the replica artwork following the 3 albums, which is great, and also saying that your sound kept the same, but the new one as this force. I would dare to say that you did something different, because it doesn't sound like many other bands that are recording today and sound the same. You have the feeling of Evildead from the past. And was it a point you had to say to Bill Matoya, we want that sound? Did it happen like that?
Well, the main thing I would say is that if the writing, which is me and Rob, was the same as Right After Annihilation, which it is, you got that feeling. Now, as far as the technical, as far as recording, we didn't have triggered drums. We all natural drums. So you hear, thank you.
Organic.
You hear everything. It feels.
It sounds like the drum.
It feels, yeah, because it was.
No typewriters.
Nothing was triggered. It was all. You have that old school feel,
right.
which that
89.
Yeah, that with the way me and Rob write, old style thrash, that gave you that exactly what would have been Right After Annihilation.
That's why I was slamming and headbanging.
Maybe I didn't answer. I don't know if Juan purposely told Bill, hey, keep it low, don't add anything modern. Do you know anything about that, Rob? Because I mean,
Bill actually, he knows. I mean, he knows what songs need. Obviously,
yeah.
When we recorded, he's like, "Yeah, that's fine."
Yeah, he never.
We were recording, and I was like, "Okay," I was expecting to do it with takes. And he's like, "No, that's fine. It worked." I'm like, "Okay." So
yeah, the flip
was really quick.
Yeah.
So
Rob, let me just join, to insert within the question from Miguel. It's like we recently via inbox we said that we talked like, man, Miguel,
see
how was I totally engulfed with the double drums. Remember what? And totally, and it was like, damn, and you see, do you know what I mean, Miguel?
I know what you mean, and my grandmother used to say when she was alive that I couldn't stand, I was always like, and I know what you mean. We are all, even at school, when we were in our classes, we were like all the time, like, no. The teacher would be speaking, and we would be in a different place. you know,
that's what I just said. Like me and Rob, we recently talked about it via Facebook inbox. Like how much I enjoyed and I perception, like the perception of the double drums in the mixing, in the mastering. Remember, Rob?
Yes.
And how do you guys keep up? 29 years later, how can you keep up a record like this, recording? You know, I know you rest for a while, but
yeah, we had about 29 years to rest, so we're all good. We're good. We're back. Actually, no, I played another band much faster.
He's been in so many bands that it wasn't even an issue.
Yeah, so this is actually slowing down for me. So before, a couple of years ago, I was in really fast bands like black metal, death metal, and I have a little bit of that in the Evildead now, but I mean it's not as much. But it to me this is it's simple,
and
it's easier.
And you didn't even have to.
What's that?
And you didn't even have to. Had to. To play like fast. To play like
No problem.
You didn't even have to.
No.
So you mentioned some different styles regarding music. How do you guys think, or what do you guys think about the so many different genres that we have today, and how would you place yourselves among these so many different styles that people are calling today? For me, you are a speed thrash band.
Right.
This is my point of view. But for you guys, how do you look at these new styles if you listen to them, and what do you think of this multi-labeling or the genres?
Exactly what you said. The only thing I would change is put old and before those old school, because we're not trying to be technical. We're not trying to be mathematical. We're not trying to be anything other than thrash metal, hopefully, and I hope people appreciate that.
Honest thrash,
Like I said, I think I said it off camera. We don't wake up every morning saying we're gonna write a song for a critic, for a reviewer. We don't do that. We write songs that make us feel and make us do this.
Yeah.
So
to try to surpass something already done.
Well, we're not trying to reinvent the wheel. I mean,
that's difficult. Yeah, I mean, we're not striving to be anything other than Evildead, and those that feel it, hear it, see it, so to speak, they'll know that. Oh my God, yeah, that's Evildead.
Okay, and from the point of view of a guitar player, what do you think of Juan being in Body Count? And
lucky son of a bitch.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Well, man, that's my buddy. Leave him alone. If not him, I would have been like, hey, how about me? Hey, congratulations. Like I said, I love my Evildead brothers. More power to the son of a bitch,
Insert a laugh. Real laugh. Here.
I follow one
and devoted.
I follow one since Agent Steel, and he still is an incredible guitar player.
Yeah.
But I kind of miss his. You did a great job, but I miss this. This guitar solo, the guitar leads, changing from one guitar to the other, the leads,
Yes, I'll be honest. Yeah, you're exactly right. This new album, I kind of took over. And you know why? It's because I wrote these songs. Like I said, when I was asked politely to leave Evildead, I had these songs, so I didn't even think about putting somebody else soloing after me. It was just, okay, they're my songs. I solo here. Let's go back to the verse or the bridge. There is no other guitar player. So you're right. There is no. But I will make a promise. These next songs, you will hear me and Juan for sure.
Equally.
But yeah, I'm being brutally honest. This is why you only heard mostly me playing leads on this album. Because
Miguel, uma pergunta.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. But
Ivan.
Eu queria perguntar as influências do Albert.
Ivan is
As
asking.
influências e o equipamento que ele está usando atualmente.
Albert, your influences and your gear at the moment.
At the moment, I'm a poor bastard, so I'm actually using some of Juan's leftover gear. It's a Bogner Line 6. And as far as influence, it runs the gamut from Charlie Parker all the way to Eric Johnson, Alan Holdsworth. You may not hear it in my playing, but I can be doing dishes. Yes, I do dishes. I do dishes and I do the floor. And I'll have it on the background. I'll have all that in the background.
Hey, in my time, if you want to do the dishes, go to the army. I did a lot. Unfortunately, I had my hair from almost my waist, and then shit. I hate the army and the Portuguese government by that time.
Yeah.
So you served?
I did. It's different. It's different. We are not. We are not at war.
You know what? You respect to you. That's all I'm saying.
I was forced to. Fuck.
May I say something?
The circumstances may have not been, but again, doesn't matter. A lot of respect to you and anybody else who serves.
Okay. I would take the suicidal tendencies. Join the army.
May I say something like regarding to what Miguel just said, that he serves. I was like called, nah? And during the selection and stuff, I was like the hair like this, a little bit younger, but like this, and then all of the soldiers that, hey, Axel, from the Guns N' Roses. Hey, Axel, you serve. Okay. But then I got released because of my glasses.
Lucky bastard.
Still, then respect to you too, man. A lot of respect for anybody who serves. My future son-in-law did his time, and as I spoke off camera, that's why a certain president I look up to, because there was no body bags and there were no wars. And I was able to bring him. He was able to come home in one piece for my daughter, and that's why I respect anybody who serves.
And I respect you for having an opinion and to share it with us. Okay, so let's go. Since Eric said that someone called him Axel when he was, doing the tests for the army, our new invited here below me. Someone said that he looks like Rob Flynn. Have anyone told you that?
Excuse me, gentlemen. I'm going to get another beer. Pardon me?
Sure. So,
Enrique.
Elmer! Woo!
Someone said that Enrique, our guest.
Yeah, it looks like Rob Flynn. So that will be funny to have Rob Flynn with us and the guys from Evildead, Albert and Rob. But let's go forward. So, Rob, you started by recording the drums. It was the first thing that you guys did. Can you share with us the time you needed to do that?
3 days.
Only 3 days?
3 days. Actually, it would have been 2 days, but I had to redo like sections. But yeah, I mean, like I said, Bill was just like, you know, one take, you know, he's like, fine, it sounds great. Next. So we just kept doing that, and it was really quick.
But the clock was ticking. You know, did you have this time to do things,
no,
or
not really. I mean,
was there a pressure?
No pressure, because it was. I think we paid for the day, so it wasn't like an hourly thing. We didn't have to worry about it. So it was already paid for. We just kind of did what we could, you know.
Okay, and again with Bill Matoya. So. Share with us how is it working with this master, and do you feel like is a band member giving opinions and ideas when recording?
Yeah, he had a couple of ideas, but I mean, he wasn't trying to like rewrite anything or anything like that. It was just kind of like maybe, you know,
if anything, he was stopping certain voices from overcomplicating things. That's where I would put it.
Yeah.
You heard the songs, you know, obviously during the recording.
The demo stage, yeah.
Yeah, you heard them, and you would hear about. So if any, you know.
I just checked Metal Archives. It's engineered, mixed, and mastered by Bill Matoya.
Yes.
So I guess it's complete with what Miguel asked.
Yes, everything. He did
Everything.
He did the engineering, everything.
The whole production.
Yeah.
And does he work with a team, or he's just alone working?
Well, yeah, no, he's got people that work with him in the studios or whatever. Because we did 2 places, and yeah, I mean he's got people to help him, obviously, but for the most part he's pretty hands-on. He does everything himself. So yeah.
And going back to Annihilation of Civilization, I have to ask you, was that recorded in you know, in the old tapes, or
yes,
was it already? It was in old tapes. How about now? How is the recording done? Is for a computer, a hard disk?
Digital.
All digital. Yeah.
Okay.
But for some reason it sounds real, you know, which is great.
It's because we didn't trigger.
We didn't trigger anything, but still, you know, it just sounds organic, and that's what we wanted. So I think Bill did a great job.
I also have a preamp for mic that works like analog, although it's completely digital. Doesn't have a tube, but it can, you know, emulate a tube perfectly. I don't know if you know this product from the American guy. Is called Dave Hill. So he was one of the guys of the Nive Foundation, and he has this Europa 1 preamp. Is perfect. I can tell you that, and it goes like completely 100% digital and also 100% tube sounding. It's great, and I'm sure that Bill knows how to handle his buttons.
He's got a bunch of special mics too, so yeah, he definitely knows.
Surely.
Jorge, eu vou virar-me para ti, uma vez que estamos a aproximar-nos do fim. Tens aqui alguma questão? Eu gostava que talvez tu tentasses ajudar-me, porque eu não consigo lembrar-me para já do nome que deram ao personagem que existe em cada uma das capas do álbum. Isto para ir ao encontro de uma pergunta que é questionar se eles têm algum nome para aquele personagem.
Mascote.
O mascote, sim. Qual é que era o nome que deram naquela publicação? Dicro?
É um músico brasileiro.
É um músico brasileiro, ok. Okay, guys, there's a musician from Brazil that really looks like that guy. Hey, they posted it today, and I was like, who's that name? Because they first said the name, and then I don't know why do you call that name? And then they put the picture, and I was like, oh fuck. Hey, it looks like the man. At least he's a musician. without the toxicity that guy has.
Oh, shit.
So
send a picture.
Yeah, we need to please send us a picture of that.
we will share it with you. It's called Dicro. So with Brazilian accent, Gicro.
So then they can verify that.
Gee, I hope he doesn't want a percentage of the albums.
I'm sure you won't. At least he could do a cover from Evildead.
Man, yeah.
Oh, look! He's over there. Look.
Oh shit! Oh my gosh!
Nailed! Nailed it!
Yeah. That is hilarious. I love it.
Ivan, 5 estrelas. 5 estrelas.
Very good.
Eles vão meter um processo por uso de imagem aqui e vai dar merda.
Ivan just nailed it.
Repka is so in trouble.
Miguel.
Hey.
The gentleman underneath you that plays guitar, what's his name? I didn't catch his name.
Ivan.
Silent Empire. Death metal band. Silent Empire.
Silent Empire. Ivan?
Yes.
Ivan. All right.
Yes.
Nice
I play vocals and guitars.
Right on. Thank you. Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Oh, nice to meet you too.
I guess you're a Vader fan?
What?
You're a Vader fan?
Vader?
Vader. Você é
Vader.
fã da banda Vader.
Is a influence.
I am.
Great.
Legal, vamos caminhando.
I have a question.
What?
Oh, sure. Share it with us.
I want to ask the guys from Evildead, Rob and Albert there. Will we ever see a proper release of Annihilation in the U.S.?
Shit. Actually, you know what? They're both being reissued.
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
First and second record are going to be reissued by SPV next year.
but here in the U.S.?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Been looking for that one. That one's always been a hard one for me to find.
Yeah, it's crazy, but yeah,
I only have one copy.
yeah, that's the original. That's it.
Yeah.
It's pretty hard.
To fight the overpricing, to find an original copy. Yeah, it sucks. It sucks. I have them all original. I was lucky enough to buy them when they came out. When you like a band, you follow the band. You try your best to keep up, and when we don't have the chance, we have to buy a reissue. But at least we try it. So, do you guys have already some plans for next year?
Pardon me, Miguel. What'd you say?
Sorry, any plans for next year? Playing live? Any scheduling done?
Well, we do have a booking agent in Europe that's working for us. So
It's all about beer pong.
if it goes away,
If it subsides and we can play, we'll play.
we're ready.
We'll most definitely play. I just have to learn Planet Claire, apparently.
Hey, you have time. Let me tell you something. If you will see this live stream again, it will be available on Heavy Culture channel on YouTube. Please share it and ask people to subscribe us, because we are trying to, we are just rising now, trying to meet some great bands that we love, and also look for this name, Vagos Open Air.
Vagos Open Air.
Okay. And look for that festival, because it's in my town.
Oh, right on.
Oh, great.
Right on. Oh, no, we'll definitely pass the word to the booking agent saying, hey, contact these.
Sorry, at least Vagos, because I don't know. I believe that now it's called Vagos Metal Fest. I believe it's Metal Fest now, or something like that. At least VAGOS G-O-S, Vagos. Lots of bands have played here. At least you can try to, you know, to go to your management and say, look for this, for this festival, and when you can, please come, because you will see a big mosh pit over there, or at least over here. You will. Looking at trying to going to our usual hour of talking with the guys we love. How do you guys are keeping up with the music, with the new bands, and is there a band that you would you know, put it out as being a band that you follow a lot nowadays?
Jesus, there's so many good bands.
So many great bands. Power Trip obviously was one of them. That, you know, rest in peace, Riley. There's also a new band from Mike from Holy Terror called Mind Wars. It's really great.
Yeah, Mike Alvarez.
Yes, really great band. And then what else? Of course, the band that me and Albert are in, Anger is Art. You might want to listen to that. Steve Gaines is in there too. Used to be in that before. So yeah, check this out. We're doing another record next year, so we're working on that. There's a lot. I mean, there's everything. I mean, my favorite band in metal basically is Opeth, and they're so different. You know what I mean? I mean, they started a death metal band, now they're prog, whatever. I still love them. I mean, they're amazing to me. You know, Catatonia, same kind of thing. You know, Albert likes that stuff too. Like, you know, mostly the prog stuff. You know, I like that stuff too. But I mean, it's everything.
It's normal. You're on drums. Yes. So you like prog.
Of course. Yes.
I know what it is.
You do this, and I was saying I can go see a headlining band if the opening band has songs that make me do this. Okay, I'm a fan. That's what it's about. It's. I say, man, it embeds you with like the feeling of just like, yeah, fuck yeah. You know, you start tapping your foot, you start headbanging, it's like, start moving. That's a song, dude. You don't want to be there thinking like, what the fuck are they playing? You know?
Hey, Albert.
Yes,
maybe,
sir.
Hey, Albert. Maybe the guys or the ones who's writing the songs, they ride the bicycle and bang as well. Yeah.
I'm going to tell you a story. Maybe I know about you riding your bike, listening to the songs, and like moshing on your bike. That's the story, dude. I love it. I fucking love it.
Like Napoleon, Without a Cause, Blasphemy Divine. And I was riding my bicycle and
Eric, you want to know the secret to that shit? They're easy riffs. They're easy. I'm not trying to overcomplicate a riff. You know, like I said, if I write a riff, show Robbie, we're like, fuck yeah, and we know that's an Evildead song.
But then, Al. But then again, that's and Rob. That's what I just said. It's like, damn. It's like somehow it's simple and straight and straight to the point. Like
Right.
Thrash metal used to be. Eric, to
be honest, and look, we have the faculty to write technical shit. I mean, we've been playing our instruments. We can write technical shit if we want, but that's not what we. I mean, I personally don't wake up wanting to write a song like that. You know, I can go get my acoustic jazz guitar and play like fucking licks all day and anything technical as far as, you know, like solos and as far as like fucking and any kind of riff. But for Evildead is Evildead.
It's all about the riffs.
Yeah, it's always been about the riffs. Always been about the riffs.
Miguel, no, let me just finish it. Yeah, rapido. Miguel, John, Ivan, Al, and Rob. That's what I just said. And to sum it up, I was like riding my bicycle and headbanging, and then I had this
Thank
idea.
you.
Wow, I will invite Rob
If I can-
and
Eric,
the rest is
If I can get
history.
somebody who's riding a fucking bike to headbang, it's a good song. It's a good riff. It has to be a decent. Excuse me, not a good riff, a decent riff.
Decent.
The next good riff.
Okay, so now we go to the voice booth and say our last words for this live session. We are 1 hour. It's our usual time. We would love to be here with you, but we don't want to lose our viewers. You know, as you know, we have to follow some guidelines. And let me tell you, on behalf of the Portuguese fans, thank you so much for those 3 records, wonderful records, and also I hope to see you soon here in Portugal when you come to your European tour. And one last question from my part, and I believe that everyone on Heavy Culture will ask the same, is imagine that I'm this young kid that goes to see your show, and I want to ask you, I want to start a band. What should I do? This is my last question. Thank you so much, and a great 2021 for you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I would just say, just stick with it. If you feel it right here, it'll guide you. You'll do well. As long as you're into the music for that reason, just because it's music and it speaks to you, you just carry it on. I mean, that's what I did. That's what Albert did. We grew up around music, so it kind of rubbed off on us. And to me, that was the most important thing. I didn't care about going out and, doing all that shit. I was at home playing drums, you know what I mean? So just stick with it. I mean, that's it.
Yeah. And since you didn't say what kind of genre, Miguel, I would say whatever makes you feel good that, that you're writing, continue. You're not writing for a reviewer. You're not writing for a critic. You're writing for yourself, because at the end of the day, it has to be something that you really enjoy. And you want to be proud of whatever you write.
Yeah.
You're not writing for any individual out there. Trust me, if it's a good song, you're going to get people who are going to enjoy it, who are going to say, good job, what's your name, yeah. So just write for yourself, literally write for yourself. If it makes you feel good, you enjoy it, continue.
Okay, and let's thank to our supportive wives that, stand us when we hear all this.
Unbelievable, the shit they have to go through. Cheers to them. Cheers to them.
Yeah. And I hope they let us buy more records. That's it.
And equipment, please.
Thank you.
Miguel, Jorge, Ivan, deixa-me agradecer. Let me thank you, Rob, and Al, for having this opportunity and well, to survive my screaming moods.
Thank you guys. You don't know. This is it's humbling, and like I said, we write because we like the music that we write, and anybody who appreciates it, likes it, even cares about buying it. A million thanks to you and everybody, because like I said, if it annoys you when people come up to you or doing things like this, go work at Target or whatever department store. Give up your instrument.
Don't bother.
Be appreciative. Yeah. Literally, be appreciative that you have the gift to be able to play a musical instrument and you can make an album.
Give a little time for someone to speak or show what they are passing through.
Sure. Mentor, and yeah. Here's one thing. Before any musician who's at least done it, or any musician, mentor somebody, bring them along. If they're playing an instrument, show them some shit.
Encourage them. Yeah.
Encourage. Talk to them. Show them all these other genres. Mentor. Let's keep music alive and keep this.
Totally, and
community of musicians going. You know what I mean?
Albert, I just want to add here something. Eric, espera pouco. Albert, let me tell you that once we had an invited musician here. I don't remember the name at the moment. We were talking about the music feeling, the technicality, and he was saying you can. It was Steve Lips, right? From Anvil. He was saying that you can play 1,000 miles an hour.
Sure.
But if you don't have the feeling of the music, you won't do shit because you won't pass the feeling of the song.
Sure.
When you are writing and feeling, it can be simple, but it will take you to an end.
Exactly. Riff comes
that's
first.
it.
The riff comes first. The song comes first. Everything else after that, like you said, you don't want a million mile per hour solo. It doesn't do shit on a shitty song, so to speak, on a shitty riff. It's all about the song. And hopefully, we as musicians we can convey that the song is priority number one. The song.
Yes.
Oh, it was great, and we all agree with that. And we will say that Eric will be invited to sing in a band after this.
I'll
Eric,
be there. I'll be there cheering you, bro.
Prepara-te, Eric. Jorge, vamos fechar então.
Eu sou Miguel. I am Miguel. I am.
The one and only.
Miguel, essa live, a última do ano, foi para a gente fechar com chave de ouro, descontraído, né? Agradece também o nosso convidado especial aí, o Henrique.
Henrique, we thank you, mate, for joining us during this live.
Enrique, thank you. And as you are you also Spanish? Are you Latin? I believe that you understand everyone speaking Portuguese, at least the guys from Brazil.
Oh yeah. We're catching. I'm catching a lot of things they're saying.
Yeah. So we say muchas gracias, muito obrigado.
Nada. Yeah.
E grande abraço.
Thank you, Rob and Albert, e o pessoal aí, né? Busquem ouvir o United States of Anarchy do Evildead, um disco, um álbum para quem gosta de thrash metal, a moda antiga. Thank you, guys.
Subscribe. Se inscreva no canal.
Se inscreva no canal.
It was nice to meet all of you. I can't wait to meet you all in person. I will buy you guys all a beer.
Great interview, guys. Great interview. I'll talk to you soon.
Gladly.
I'll talk to you soon, Rob and Albert. Looking forward to meeting you.
And Rob, thank you for accepting the inviting.
Oh, no.
Eric, obrigado, Eric. Obrigado, Miguel.
Tá bagunça aí.
Tá. Obrigado, Eric.
Fim de ano.
Obrigado,
Fim de ano.
Até
amanhã,
o filho do Miguel tá participando.
Amanhã tem a retrospectiva 2020 do Heavy Culture. E vai ter algumas surpresas aí, algumas participações. Isso aí, galera.
Muito
obrigado.
Deixa eu perguntar, Miguel. Antes de começar a live, a gente estava conversando aqui no Yard. Isso fica registrado, Miguel?
Não.
Não, é só na hora que começa a
live.
live.
Só na hora que dá o live.
Entendi.
Tava preocupado.
And real quick. How was everybody's Christmas?
Coisas legais.
We can't hear anyone when Eric speaks.
See you in hell, my friends.
Yeah, see you in hell. See you everywhere.
Thank you, Robert. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Eric.
Desculpa, Miguel.
Tranquilo.